name is Sean Saverick and you're watching the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. We've been to Portaventura, we've been to many other theme parks, but we are here at Germany's largest theme park and the second most popular theme park in Europe. Welcome to Europa Park and the latest episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Coming up, me and Jack are going to be showing you around this awesome theme park, which we absolutely love. And we're going to be telling you the rest of the worldwide and UK theme park news. It's going to be absolutely awesome. We're excited, you're excited, and that means it's time to cue those titles. So yes, once again, welcome to Theme Park Worldwide from Europa Park, which is in Rust in Germany. Now Rust is situated not far from the border, and you've got France, which is just over that way. It's literally about 4 or 5 miles away from the actual park. Very easy to get to. You've got about 4 local airports, all within an hour away. But we'll be telling you about how to get to Europa Park later on in the show when we're back at the wonderful world of theme parks. But anyway, let's kick straight in with our Europa Park special. Now it's not just about family rides here at Europa Park, it's a mix of rides for everyone and roller coasters. There's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, there is 11 roller coasters here at Europa Park. You've got the Blue Fire Mega Coaster, you've got the Voden Timber Coaster, you've got Poseidon Water Coaster, you've got Atlantica Super Splash, you've got the Mine Train, what I forgot the name of, Alphen Express, you've got Euromir, you've got Eurosat, you've got Silver Star, there's that sexy ride behind me called Blue Fire, you've got Pegasus. Which ones am I missing? I'm missing no, that's it. I think that's it. It's about 11, but you know what I mean. There's loads of coasters here, full mix of rides for everyone. We love the coasters. Mine and Jack's favourite ride, which one is it, I hear you ask? I think it's that one just behind me. Very close between Blue Fire and Voden for our top coaster. But I do also really like Pegasus, the little junior coaster. And of course, Matterhorn Blitz. How can I forget that? That's it, Matterhorn Blitz and the bobsleigh. That's it, they're the 2 other coasters. Great selection of rides. Silver Star, it's alright, but when you've done Shambhala at Portaventura, you know, it just tops Silver Star. That's probably my worst coaster. Top coaster, obviously Blue Fire. Second up, it's Voden. Third up, it's the Matterhorn Blitz. Number 4 is Pegasus. Number 5 is Atlantica. Number 6 is Poseidon. And then the rest are all around the same, as long as Silver Star's at the bottom. But great selection of coasters here. Get yourself out to Europa. Let's have a look around the rest of Europa Park and the magic that lies at Germany's largest theme park. Europa Park has an awesome selection of water rides as well. This is Atlantica Super Splash, really good ride and I really enjoy this one. You do get quite wet, the boats are sort of, the water comes up from the back down to the front, shoots up the sides, a bit like Tidal Wave and the bear rides that do sort of Storm Force and stuff, they all have the same sort of feel, but obviously this is a Mack. And then you've got Poseidon, which is a water coaster down the other end of the park. Bit of footage of Poseidon there for you. Really good ride, and I do enjoy that a hell of a lot. You got the Tyrrell 2-drop Wonder Log Flume, which is really good. You got the Forge River Rafts, which is an awesome ride. And as you can see, they've all got these really good interactive features, which makes it great on a hot day when it's 25 degrees like it is today. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that interaction. Absolutely beautiful. Riders are loving that. The throughputs on these rides, straight through. Oh, look at that, 16 riders, 4 rows of 4, and there's probably about 10 boats or something ridiculous on this. Really gets them out. You've got whale watching over in Iceland, which is the splash battle. And the park did actually take out some of the water guns, as the weather isn't always this nice here in Germany. And they took out some of the guns, so it's not too wet. But the theming and whale watching, absolutely awesome. Bit of footage of that just there for you. Look at that, really nice. You get the lighthouse and stuff. Looks absolutely fantastic. Famous words do come out to Germany as well. But yeah, a great selection. You got the forge rafting, brilliant, and quite a lot of other just little water rides that feature little water effects and stuff like that. I'd be interested to come here on a bit of a colder day, see how busy these water rides get. Obviously I can't report about how wet they get. Do these effects stay on when it's raining and stuff? I'd love to know. That's all for your water rides here at Europa. So next up we're going to talk about Europa Park's fantastic selection of dark rides and attractions. Now, as a lot of you might know, if you know me, you know, from going to theme parks and just generally, you know, on YouTube, you'll know that I love a good dark ride. I prefer dark rides than coasters. I walked into Europa Park, saw their map, selected the dark rides, and when we actually found where they were, because as you can see by this here, they're very well hidden, we went on the first dark ride, absolutely fantastic. You must have about 10, 12, 13 dark rides, I don't actually know how many there is. But this just behind me here is the Ghost Train, which is an awesome dark ride. It's very much like Phantom Manor, Haunted Mansion at the Disney parks, but it's Mac's own take on it. Amazing. You got the same sort of stretching room, like the Doom Buggy style attraction. You got the singing heads in there. You know, it's really good. You got lots of other random dark rides as well. Obviously, there's quite a lot of coasters and stuff here, have dark sections. You have quite a lot of rides, just like Volo da Vinci, which is like a monorail, but it's got your dark section. You got like a sort of a riverbank ice spike over into Alton Towers. That style ride has also got a dark section in with all animatronics and stuff like that. Another of my favourite dark rides is the Pirates one. It's like themed to like Chinese style, not just your normal pirates, sort of Chinese style. Really good. And as we did mention in our vlog, if you've seen that on the channel, you can sort of see there's got a show venue with the ride going around it as well, making it absolutely awesome. People flock to the dark rides here at Europa. You get bigger queues than the coasters, I've noticed, and that's because the quality of the theming is great. Obviously audio animatronics are used really well here. You can see by a bit of footage on your screen there at some of them inside the haunted house, and you can see it's very much like Disney, their own take on it. Another of my favourites is Bench. Now you guys, I don't know if you know what Bench is, I don't know the real name for it. It's a Christmas themed dark ride, and that's another classic. There's a bit of on ride from Bench the Ride. The guy on there's a big German guy, looks like he's had a few beers, and you go up to him and say Bench, he'll go Bench when you press this splash. Really good. It's all stuff what makes the realism here at Europa. You got lots of other things. You got like a Pinocchio style dark ride, and there's just a great selection here at the park. So let's move on to what other rides make Europa Park for the families. Now, as you can see from all that amazing ride footage there, Europa Park doesn't just have rides for thrill seekers and families, there is designated areas for children, just like this behind me there. I've just had to go on one of the slides, absolutely awesome. It's got like rolls on it and stuff like that. You know, it's really good to think that they've got all these sort of attractions. It's not just your thrill rides at Europa, there's a whole selection. You've also got the Magic Cinema 4D film. It's actually custom made for Europa Park, and that's really good there. It's like based on Uro Mouse and the house that actual Roland Matt lives in. So that's a really good attraction, and we do enjoy that. Now there's lots of other rides around the park just dotted about. They don't have one designated children's area like say Sasimo Aventura at Portaventura or Cloud Cookie Land at Alton Towers. It's all spread throughout the theme park. You'll find there's a vintage car ride here, another different ride here, and it's really good. We like how there's a good variety around the theme park. Anyway, let's have a look at the other additions for families here at Europa Park. Now, as you can see behind me, welcome to England, and that is the one and only Globe Theatre, an exact replica of the theatre that is in London on the South Bank. Look at that, amazing. We've been inside, watched one of many amazing shows. Now, I've shown you lots of the rides and stuff what the park has to offer and many experiences, but there is over 15 live shows, 15 performances, absolutely amazing. That makes probably about 50, 60 different shows throughout the day, including the Europa Park Parade, Holiday on Ice, the Magic Ice Show is brilliant. You got a magic show Mirage, I think it's called. Obviously you've got ABBA Waterloo behind me just here, and lots of little shows as well like flamenco, and each one is very big. They've got like acrobats in. It's not just one show. Say at Portaventura, you've got your one theatre that's got all the acrobats in. Here, each show has got its own set of acrobats. This one behind me, one of our favourites, it's got like all comedy in it and stuff as well. It's not just acrobats. It's a mix. You've got your classic tunes. Absolutely awesome. A lot of them as well, they are in German, but you can't sort of understand what they're going on about, but you can follow the theme of the show, which is very important. And also stuff like the ice show, there's no talking at all, or very minimal, and it's kept to just music and dancing. Absolutely fantastic. Here's a little bit of footage of some of the shows I've recorded throughout our holiday. 2014, All Europa Park will be investing in their biggest dark ride project ever. We're already showing you the dark rides here at All Europa Park and all the other fantastic attractions. Now this is not just a dark ride, it is a roller coaster as well. It's a Mack first, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, but it is a green track with a suspended train underneath. Going to have an amazing throughput like all the other rides here at the park, and the fact that they've got half of this brilliant IP. If you don't know what an IP is, look at things like you know, CBBC, things like that, Ice Age, just all sorts of different projects and stuff what are at theme parks. And this is just going to be, it's going to be brilliant when it opens. And we can't wait. We will be out here, if not for the opening, we're very close to the opening. We have got the annual passes now for Europa Park, and we'll be following Arthur a hell of a lot. It's going to be brilliant. We're very excited for this project here on the channel. And much like the Ratatouille dark ride at Disneyland Paris, that's also opening next year. So we've got Ratatouille at Disney and Arthur at Royal Europa Park, two massive new dark rides opening in Europe for 2014. Just like the many transport rides like the trains and monorails here at Europa Park, there's a whole selection of flat rides as well, just like the Twirling Toadstool just behind me. Not sure what the name of it is, but we're all aware of the Twirling Toadstool. Awesome flat ride down at Alton Towers. They've got one here. They've got a whole selection of great flat rides, mainly family again, and for the younger guests. You don't get things like Hus Top Spins and stuff here. It's all very family, it's all themed to the areas. I don't think there's one actual floating flat ride at all. You've got teacups, you've got classic rides, you've got the pirate ship, things like that. But it's nice, it's all, again, themed to the areas, they're not just randomly placed. As you can see, we're in like the enchanted forest area of Europa Park, and you've got the big toadstool, and it's a very picturesque park. Now another thing to pick up on this, if you do have animals, you can actually bring dogs into the theme park. So I'm not a big fan of dogs myself, but I do think it adds a very sort of a nice dimension to the park, how you can do that. And also to make you aware, if you are planning on coming here, smoking out in Germany, you are allowed to smoke around the theme park when you're not in a designated area, and you can also smoke in some restaurants and queue lines as well. So just to make you aware, if you are planning your trip and you don't fancy that, just to let you know. But to be fair, we've not had it that bad at all. We're not smokers, me and Jack, obviously. If I was a smoker, there'd be something wrong. But look at me, come on. But yeah, it's a really nice atmosphere park. Everyone is very friendly. Don't worry about the German language either. The staff have got name badges on with the flags of the country's language that they can speak. Most of them do speak English. If not, use lots of actions, lots of this, lots of that, not lots of that. And you'll have a great time here at All Europa Park. You'll really enjoy it and get yourself out here. Now I've already told you that All Europa Park has immersive scenery. You now join me deep within Woden's queue line. Absolutely absolutely amazing. It's the best queue line on the park. As you can see, it's amazing. Proper rock work. It's not like some plastic stuff. You got all these lovely lights and stuff. Really builds up the atmosphere of the ride. It also uses digital mapping. As you can see there, some footage on the screen. Uses digital mapping on sort of all the rock work and on sort of the branches and stuff. Looks absolutely awesome, and we do enjoy that here at the park. Blue Fire's also got an immersive queue, and also they're not cattle pens. If you don't know what a cattle pen is, go back to the UK, go in most queue lines, and it's up and down, up and down. Here there's hardly any cattle pens, and if they are cattle pens, they are themed immersively. Let's go and take our ride on Bowden. The magic of Europa Park isn't just about the rides, attractions and shows. There's a range of gardens, exhibits, the History Museum and a lot of other things to enjoy. Myself and Jack, while we've been at Europa, I've noticed the amount of older generation there is at the park. They're all ready to experience what the park has to offer, like the beautiful gardens, pathways. There's obviously a little ride that we've shown you, like the little boat rides and the EP Express, which is the 4-station monorail all around the park. You've got the train ride, you've got another monorail as well. There's a whole selection of rides for the old generation as well. But yeah, just to point out, we've got some beautiful gardens, as you can see just here. This is one of probably 20 areas where you can actually just relax and enjoy the magic of Europa Park. This park has a beautiful feel throughout it. The theming is incredible. There's audio, as you can probably hear in the background. You could just lie down here for 3 hours. You don't need Bowden, you don't need Blue Fire, you don't need Eurosat. You can just lie here, have a beautiful afternoon, grab a drink and an ice cream, and enjoy the magic of the gardens of Europa Park. At the Europa Park in Rust, Germany, they take pride in their attractions, and as you can see behind me there, the observation tower providing amazing views. There's a bit of on-ride footage there for you, and you can see beautiful views across. You can also see how Rust the village is very close to the park. All the locals are very supportive of Europa Park, as you'll see when we go up to the hotels later on. Now, Europa Park, as I said, it prides itself in the history. Not one ride has been removed from this park. They have rethemed, but nothing at all has been removed. And we find that absolutely amazing, how they keep their rides running for over 30 years. You know, things like the classic carousel, the tower, they've been here for so long and they are running great. It'll be interesting to see when a ride does have to go. Obviously, things don't last forever, unfortunately. It'll be interesting to see what ride does go. But as you can see, they pride themselves. The park's beautiful, as you've seen from the footage, and the ride's just as good. Amazing reliability, beautifully themed, and just, you know, been here for a long time. Absolutely fantastic, and it's great to see Europa Park maintaining their attractions. Next up, I'm going to tell you about the magnificent restaurants and shops here at Europa Park. Now, you might go into any other theme park that's got generic shops, generic style merchandise, nothing themed to the actual areas. Here at Europa, it's made special. If you go to Italy and you want some Italian food or some Italian merchandise, you can get it there. If you go into the German section at the entrance, it's all the grand buildings, the German shops, it's just a great atmosphere inside, and you can pick up a special themed piece of merchandise. One of my favourites is with Woden. They actually chopped off some of the wood from the coaster, and you can actually buy that in the shop from Woden. And also in the actual Woden shop is the crystals. Throughout the queue line there's many crystals, so all part of the theming for the ride. You can actually buy a crystal from that ride and that experience and take it back home with you. It's beautiful. There's over 50 restaurants throughout this park, and if you want to just sit down, have a relax, it's beautiful. Here in France, you can just see the atmosphere. You got a nice bit of music in the background. You got Eurosac just there, and it's so picturesque. I can't stress enough how much this place immerses you into the areas. I think there's 14 themed lands here at Europa Park, and each one has got a themed restaurant, themed shop, and also your simple things like toilets in each area. They're all themed, all to build up with that country's feel. When you're in a country, you know you're in a country. Here at Europa Park, it's where magic lives. So we are now here at the Europa Park Hotels, absolutely amazingly themed. We're here in the plaza called the Colosseo Hotel. There's 2 fountain shows, loads of bars, it's absolutely awesome. Let's have a look around the Europa Park Resort and what makes it special. So here we are at the 4-star Superior Hotel Balrock. Now this hotel opened just last year here at Europa Park. It's the 6th piece of accommodation on site and the 5th resort hotel to be built. Massive project, hundreds of bedrooms inside this beautifully themed New England hotel. It's got water fire, an amazing water and fire show just out the back there. There's a bit of footage of it on your screen, we'll show you a bit more in a moment. It's got bars, it's got restaurants, it's got it all. It's a really nice themed hotel. The bedrooms have got like beds and stuff in there, and it's perfect for views looking over the Hotel Colosseo and the theme park. Now also at the Hotel Balrock, there is a lighthouse. If you can look just over there, you can see the lighthouse, and there's some close-up footage from around the back end of the lighthouse of the Balrock Hotel. Absolutely amazing feature. It's like the highlight of this hotel. It's got a whole set of songs and themed characters for this hotel. Much like the other hotels here at Europa Park, they really care. Let's go inside and take a look. So we've shown you everything about Europa Park here in Rust, Germany, but now we're going to tell you how to get here. Now you might think, foreign country, Europe, Germany, wouldn't it be easy to just go to Walt Disney World in Florida? Because no, it's not, and you don't need to. This is a much better park. You don't need Mickey Mouse, you need Uromos. But anyway, to come here to Europa Park, all you need to do, there's 2 ways. They fly daily from Stansted Airport in London, east to get down there, even if you're from around the Midlands. Get a train down to Stansted or London, have the day, do the Merlin attractions, do the dungeons, and then get on the plane up to Europa. Now the local airports, there's about 4 airports, all about an hour away from the park, if not less. You can go on one of the Europa Park shuttles by visiting Europa Park's official website. If you go on there, click on transport, how to get here, and there's a list of different options. You can get the shuttle bus, it's €29 each way to get here to the park. We've done that this time, very easy to do. Literally, as soon as you get off your plane, you put all your details in and it'll be there waiting for you. You know, it had our names, Sean and Jack. Off we go, 45 minutes later, we were here at Europe's largest theme park. And then all you need to do, if you don't want to do that, is travel by train. Not actually done this, but I have friends who've done it. Very easy to do, it's 2 shuttle buses and 2 trains. Apparently it costs around 12 to 15 euros. Much cheaper option to get here to the park. No matter how you do it, make sure you get out here. As you know, I'm very enthusiastic, and I'm even more enthusiastic about this park because it's absolutely bloody fantastic. I don't normally say stuff like that, but we've been so impressed with Europa Park. You guys, you followed me and went to Portaventura, just chuck that out the window. Get out here to Europa Park. Come and support Roland Mack, everybody! So yes, it's time for Merch Paradise. This time, no, we're not in my world of theme parks. We're here in the main shop at Europa Park. And look at this, today we've got the I Love EP mug. Look at that just there. That's going to have a beautiful place back in the world of theme parks when we get home. You've got lots of classic stuff here if you come to EP. You've got the cushion, look at that. beautiful Europa Park cushion, or maybe you don't fancy the cushion and you want a little teddy bear. Look at that beauty. You can pick this up for a price of just €6.99. If you head down this way, if you've got a loved one, why not buy them a ring? Look at that. The beautiful I Love EP ring, just €4.99. If you head this way, keep coming. This way. There's some more wonderful mugs. If you like Uro Mouse, the rip-off of Mickey Mouse, you can purchase these lovely mugs. Look at that. This comes in at just €7.99. This way, this way. And now you come down to my favourite item from the Woden Timber Coaster. Look at this. If you want to own your own piece of Woden, which I now do, look at that. There it is. Proper wood, GCI wood. And where is that from? It's from the First Drop Bend, which is actually where my piece is from as well. And if you want, you can also have one of the Woden mugs. Look at that, at just €10. It's an absolute bargain. Make sure you purchase it. And finally, some of my favourite items, and we do own all these as well. It's the CD collection. Look how big it is. Look at that. You've got all your classic CDs. You got Woden, Project Uromir, Dreams of Music, the Balrock Havana Lounge. It's just amazing. Horror Night soundtracks. It's all there, and you can purchase it along with the DVD. Look at that there, an awesome DVD showcasing the whole park. We were watching it in the room last night. If you've watched the vlog, you will see it, and it's absolutely fantastic. So that is all from Merch Paradise and this little fella just here. And now it's time to head back over to the UK. No! And it's time for this week's Magic Moment filled with mouse. So yes, it is time for Magic Moments, and our first Magic Moment goes to Louise Shuttleworth. There she is riding Kumali, which is a Vekoma SLC at Flamingo Land Resort. Thanks for sending that in to us, Louise, here at the show. Next up, you've got Rowan Armstrong. There he is outside the Smiler. Look like you're enjoying yourself there. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Next up, you've got Matthew Chapman, also on the Smiler. There he is, looks like he's enjoying the ride there. Thanks for sending that in, Matthew. You've got Wilden Oak also with the Smiler. Look at that, it looks like he's really a smiling advocate now. Christopher Price, there he is on the Flume at Alton Towers. Really good picture, thanks for sending that in to us, Chris. And then finally you've got Ethan Thomas, guess which ride? It is also the Smiler at Alton Towers. Thanks for sending in all your magic moments. If you have any more, we'll tell you in our shout out section where to send them to. So yes, it's time for my favourite and final part of the show, and it's this week's shout outs. And our shout outs this week go to Lightwater Valley and more, the Ninja Cat 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1, 2, 6. You love sending these shout outs, don't you? Thanks for sending it in, guys. Towers to Go, Back Row Banter Limited, Dan Cartledge, Harvarshan, Richard Robinson, Theme Park Thrill Coaster Reviews, Daniel Forthingham, Stephen Twigg, Edward Radley, Water Slides Official, and also we've got a review of Parc de Futurescope. I do ask for reviews, so he said it's in the region of Vienne in France, and what's different about it is the fact it's got an almost virtual park, lots of simulators, 3D and 4D experiences, and his favourite was Dynamic Ven, which is so much fun to go on. It's like a Formula 3 car which crashes. Thanks for sending that review in to us, and overall it's a really good park. So that's from Maximorphis here on YouTube. If you have any magic moments or any shout outs, send them to us here at Theme Park Worldwide the show. You can follow us on Twitter at ThemeParkWW, there it is at the top of your screen, or you can like our Facebook page by searching Theme Park Worldwide. Woo! Well, we thank you for watching the latest episode of Theme Park Worldwide the show. That was better than Silver Star. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed a little look around Europa Park and everything this amazing theme park has to offer. Roller Coaster of the Week will be back on Friday. The next episode of Theme Park Worldwide the show on Monday, and that leaves me with one more thing to say. Thanks for joining us at Germany's largest theme park, or Europa Park, and cue those credits. Bye guys, have an awesome week.